profile, you see.
Well, in 1972 you became the youngest player to win the World Championship, but I imagine it started a long time before that.
I started playing at perhaps about 12 years of age. Might have been 11 and a half, but I'm not sure. And I continued to play until I was 15. And then I gave the game a miss to try and become an apprentice jockey. And of course, after 2 years of that, I straight away gave that up because I got too heavy and I reverted back to snooker.
But what made you sort of take up snooker in the first place? Was it a family influence?
Well, it was just a general trend among my school friends that about a quarter of a mile from the school we had a billiard club. It was called the Jam Pot, although our headmaster called it the Glow Pot because he could never get us out of there. And we used to go there every day, you know, and sort of spend our dinner money to play snooker.
A line in a newspaper recently I saw which said, when there's money in it, Higgins comes out on top. What do you think's meant by that?
Well, I played Eddie Charlton in '73 in the semi-final of the World Championship. And I was in a bit of a daze, I'd say, for most of that championship because I had to wear all this extravagant gear that snooker promotions sort of put me up to wear and things like that. And apart from that, the press and the media, you know, it was constant. Anyway, I did happen to lose that match. And of course, there was 13 games left to be played. That's how badly I lost. So I thought to myself, we can't sort of turn around and play 13 games just knocking the balls right. So I said to Eddie Charlton, I said, let's play for £200. So of course, he was reluctant, but he did happen to play. And over the 13, I won 9 games to 4. So from that sort of a moment, I thought to myself, geez, I didn't have to play a different game when I played for money. I suppose in England I'll make, well, let's transfer it into Germany, 30,000, 35,000. But out of that, it's got to come the hotels and the transport and the sundries and what have you.
You might agree, you might not, but at a table you're quite likely to take a chance on an extremely difficult shot when perhaps there could be something much safer. Do you think this is something you're going to lose? Do you think you're going to become a safe player?
Now, the reason why it's cost me a lot of games and championships, because when you've got 2,000 people watching you play, as we have been doing in the past 2 or 3 World Championships, when the crowd tend to get on your side, you tend to do crazy things like going for the impossible shot. You may get 4 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, but the other 5 you miss, you lose friends. And the reason why we've been having such big crowds is because I've been doing this. But people don't seem to realise that I'm doing it for them, and also they don't realise that when I've missed the other 5, they've cost me 5 friends. So I think what I've got to do to retain the title is to I'll still go for attacking shots, but I've got less chance of going for the impossible.
With that attitude, though, do you think you could get the World Championship back, or do you think you'd have to change?
Well, I reckon with another 5 months with this cure, I'll nearly be back to the best of 72.
Can you see yourself in, say, 20 or 30 years being just like Eddie Charlton? Do you think you'd like to be playing then?
No comment. I just shook my head because it was a bit of a jolt. Who would want to be like Eddie Charlton?
But what about playing, though, when you're 50? Would you like still to be playing?
I don't think I'll ever stop playing snooker, regardless if I had an accident or what have you. I'd always get pleasure out of knocking balls about. This is a good shot to get in for. This is...
One final question. Hurricane Higgins would seem to be a name that suits you, after seeing you playing. Who gave you that tag?
His name wasn't Charlton, but he was the same type of fella, and I've been stuck with it.